Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Anthony. I usually have a gaming channel, but I just got into Pokemon again. Used to buy a lot of Pokemon cards back then. I got some booster bundles here. I got 4 of these. And then I got the big 151 box for Christmas. So I'm just going to go right ahead and start opening these. So first we have the blister pack. Let's get this Eevee here. So we got the nice Eevee. All right, first step, draw a card. Tail whip for 30 damage. Promo code, there you go for all of you TCG online players. We got a nice little coin here. All right, so we have battle styles, right? Battle styles. All right, I don't have a cell phone holder for my camera, so I'm trying to do the best I can. Just gonna rip open these packs. Ooh, going out with the Han Edge. All right, then we got a Horsia, Bellsprout, Onyx, Sparrow, Shinx, Electivire, Energy, Single Strike Mustard, okay, Cheryl, Bisharp, and then another code. There you go. Opening up the second battle styles. All right, we got a Murkrow coming out fresh. T-Pig, Honedge, Electabuzz. There we go. We got the Electivire, so that's good. Boltoy. And a Glareon Mr. Mime. Wow, okay. This looks pretty good. And then we got a Kingdra. That's nice. Followed by Energy, Buffalint, Crawdaunt, Grumpig. And then we got another code just for you guys. I was playing online TCG, and then so basically what got me into the hobby, I used to collect when I was a kid. I actually had the Charizard first edition and then Holo Ampharos, and I actually gave my little collection away to a kid when I was about 18. Didn't realize that the Charizard was a special card, but it probably wasn't even kept in good condition. But yeah, I looked it up one day and I saw that it goes for like hundreds of dollars, you know, the old school cards. And right now we got the Umbreon. That's a pretty expensive card right now. And then we have Pokemon 151, which is my favorite because I want to collect it. I want to hopefully complete it. Here's another code for you guys. All right. And now here we get to the good part, my favorite, 151. So if you guys know, we have upcoming Prismatic Evolutions. And if you want to see some Prismatic Evolutions unboxing, let me know. I'm going to try to open these. All right, here we go. And of course, 151 is actually a popular set. It's going for a lot of money. The booster packs are going from anywhere from $9 to $12. At a local card store, they have the Pokemon 151 booster packs for $12. And then they had the poster bundle for $35. And the guy was telling me that, oh, you're getting a good deal because you're saving $1 for these 3 packs, and you also get a poster. And I was like, okay, that's great, but you know, I could get, you know, 151 from tcgplayer.com, which is where I got these booster bundles. Thank you to Token Force, the online website. So I'm seeing here these boxes are sealed, and you know, it's not resealed or anything tampered with, which is good. So let's go to the old school cards with the old school Pokemon that I grew up with. So we got Voltorb, hitting you fresh with Voltorb, Krabby, Sandshrew, Seal, Graveler, Arcanine again. Ooh, look at that. They both do the same. One is hollow. I like the little like effects. It has like fire and all that. Licky Tongue. Ooh, Golem EX. I actually got this card earlier, so that's actually great. And a nice shiny basic energy. Here you go with the code. And I forget, you could always, if I go too fast with the codes, you could pause it and then just, you know, use it. Another Sandshrew, Seal, Dodo, Tentacle, Cloister, Giovanni's Charisma. That's my son's name, is Giovanni. Yep, a little 15-month-old. He's gonna be a Poke addict just like me, you know, getting back into the hobby. Kind of got a little, you know, been 2 months back in it, and I got a lot of cards. Wigglytuff EX. I think my wife has this card. We actually played some Pokemon battles. We did a few battles today. She did I believe a fire deck, and I did a psychic, and I also did fire afterwards because the psychic just wasn't strong enough to beat her deck. She won, then I won, and that's pretty much how it went. But I will probably in the future put up some more content. I want to put some gaming and some more Pokemon stuff, because if I'm getting into the hobby, why not share my hobby with others? You know, I see this is really popular. People unboxing and opening packs and stuff. So, you know, I talk a lot, and I figured, hey, why not just share it? Of course, you know, I'm watching videos on Pokemon, and then I got so addicted, I was like, hey, how about I start selling cards? But you need some capital to start the business, you know. There's content online for no money, $100. I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe in the future, if I have some money wound up, if I save some, I might start off with the Glory of Team Rocket, which comes out, I believe, in April or May 2025. Venonat, Rigaband, Nidoran, Executor, Zubat, Poliwhirl. Ooh, look at this art style. That's really cool. Poliwhirl is probably worth something, right? Chansey, Special Dark. I was going to say metal. All right. And of course, I'm trying to like fill out a binder with just 151 cards. I believe it's 207 cards. Got a nice binder just for that. Oh, licky tongue, Venonat, Pidgey, Metapod, Nidorino, Golduck, Pinsir, Daisy's Help. Draw 2 cards, look at your face down prize cards. Nice. Rapidash, Electrode, Basic Energy, and a special little code for you guys. All right, fantastic. Wow. Has a lot of 1, 2. I was like, my wrapper pile is a lot. Let's see. Last booster pack in the box. Pidgey, Poliwhirl again, Kakuna, Poliwag, Graveler, Arcanine, Kingler, Vulpix, ooh, Hollow Vulpix, Hollow Voltorb, and a Marowak, Energy, and a special little code for you guys. All right, fantastic. Now we're moving on to the second of the 4 booster bundle boxes. These booster bundle boxes, like I said, I got on TCG Player. I got them for about $50 a box, which is pretty much what the going rate is, plus shipping. But if you buy multiple, you only pay the shipping once. And it got here pretty fast, and I was holding out for it because I know my wife got me the 151 Elite Trainer box, which we got at a store for $120. It's very expensive, but let's see right here. The Elite Trainer box comes with 9 booster packs, so we paid like $13 to $14 per pack, because you know, when you're buying Elite Trainer boxes, you're really just buying the packs, right? Unless when you were like me, when I just started, I got Elite Trainer boxes for the dice, for all the little goodies. We do play the game. We got Seal, Doduo, Tentacool, Rattata, Victory Bell. Ooh, Victory Bell. Remember when James had the Victory Bell? It would always eat him. Hilarious. Big Air Balloon. Stage 2 Pokemon this card is attached to. Has no retreat. Primeape, Farfetch'd, Sandslash, Hollow Sandslash, Dodrio. Look at that. All right, basic and a code. Fantastic. Yeah, so Prismatic Evolutions is coming out soon, and my wife is a big fan of the Eevee Evolutions, so she's definitely looking to collect those. I got back into the hobby. I was really like, hey, you know what? I got nothing to do. I want to pick up a hobby, maybe something I get my wife involved in. And we can, War Turtle. Blastoise is my favorite Pokemon. War Turtle, happy to have you. And I just, talked to her. I just got some cards, just going through them. I was like, oh, childhood, I used to love it. I looked, Flareon. That's my orange Pokemon. My orange cat. I named him Flareon after the Pokemon. Also have Eevee. I also have a corn snake that I named Charmander. She's albino corn snake. Red, orange, white. And then I also have Blissey and Absol as my cats. I did have a dog I named Chikorita, but she did not get along with the cats. So I had to get rid of Chikorita. But I do enjoy naming my pets after Pokemon. Squirtle, Lickitung, Venonat, Pidgey, Pharaoh, Onyx, Dragonair, Dragonite, another one of the good ones. Bulbasaur. Look at that. Is this considered full art? Or is it full art without the borders? I always forget. Look at this Zapdos with the Articuno and the Moltres. Look at that. If this Pokemon has any lightning energy attached, it has no retreat cost. Multi-shot lightning, 120 damage. This attack also does 90 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has any counters on it. So basically, I have Squirtle. I do Skull Bash for 20 damage. I then use Boss's Order. I switch out their active Pokemon with a bench. This will do 120 to the active and then 90 to the initial Pokemon that I did 20 damage to. That's fantastic. And we have Beedrill, Energy, and then boom. And of course, when I was a kid growing up and I was asking my mom, hey, I want some Pokemon cards. I'll be good if I get Pokemon cards, And I remember Geodude, Rattata, maybe it was Ghastly. I just had like that. It was just great opening those cards. And of course, I didn't know how to play the game. And I would just collect the cards and ask for them. And like my collection now over 2 months has been like maybe 10 times what I had before, because I had like probably 200 cards and now I have like, I don't know, probably 1,000. Look at this Venusaur EX. I pulled this last night actually from the poster collection, but look at that Venusaur EX. Dark. And then a code. All right, fantastic. I'm going to have so many cards. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to pull out my binder with 151. I don't have the 151 binder, just a regular card binder my wife got me for Christmas. Thank you. And I'm just going to be filling out my binder with these cards. And whatever cards I have extra, I could use towards the next deck. Look at Clefairy. Articuno. Come on. If this Pokemon has any water energy attached, it has no retreat cost. This Blizzard, 110 damage. This attack also does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. These attacks to the bench Pokemon, they really count for something. And of course, after the Articuno, we get the Moltres with 120 HP. If this Pokemon has any fire energy attached, it has no retreat cost. Fantastic. So when you want to do a little and call it back, Blazing Flight, discard 2 fire energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 120 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. I don't know what it is about these bench Pokemon, but they're going to get their ass kicked, if you know what I'm saying. It's got to have some strategy right there, though. If you attacking the bench Pokemon, how are you going to attack the active? So you got to hope this is in the end game when your opponent has a strong active, or Boss's Order does come in handy. There's the code. And yeah, if you put in the comments, hey dude, you talk too much, I don't care. I talk a lot. Ask my friends. I annoy them all the time. So Pokemon Prismatic Evolutions coming out. You're gonna get the booster, the ETB box. Then later on is gonna have the booster bundle. I think it might have either a poster or a binder or something like that. And then it's going to have like a little pouch thing coming out in April. Erica's invitation. I might get, 2 boxes of the ETBs because they don't have the booster packs by itself. Ooh, Aerodactyl. And ooh, a nice shiny lightning energy. So yeah, I think I'm just going to get 2 ETBs. they're flying off the shelves right now if you order the Prismatic Evolutions, but if you pre-order it, you're actually might not get it because people online are posting, hey, pre-order Prismatic Evolutions, but that doesn't necessarily mean the supplier or distributor is gonna give them the 100 ETB boxes. You know, they might sell 150 and they don't have enough to send it, so you're gonna get refunded. So instead of spending my money that I might not get my product and get refunded, I'm here in New Jersey and we have some local card shops that can, you know, have it up on shelves and I can just buy it from them. But if I ever find a card that I am like interested in adding to my deck, I use TCG Player. I don't really use eBay. I know eBay is a great place to start selling products, execute much up, but it's just not for me. I just go to TCG Player. I've had good experiences. I don't really buy packs from most stores. Another Moltres. Oh, I smell the fresh plastic, you know what I'm saying? Look at that Pidgey. I remember having a Pidgey. Poliwhirl, Kakuna, Poliwag, Magneton, Nidoqueen. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Team Rocket. I never had the dark Pokemon back in the day, it was called. Not the dark type, but like, you know, like dark Pikachu, dark Ekans. Now it's going to be like Team Rocket. I remember they had the little R on the card. But now it's going to be like Team Rockets, whatever, Ekans and all that. So I'm going to look into it. I was thinking about getting into the business, maybe selling some cards. Grimmer, Weedle. Kind of want to... Excuse me. Look at that Jolteon. I don't even need Prismatic Evolutions if I'm getting hits like this. Bellsprout with a Flareon and a Jolteon? Come on now. Who's making this stuff up? You know what I'm saying? Yep, look at that. All right, I want to hit something nice, you know. I got that Venusaur EX. That was kind of nice. I don't really have any special cameras and anything. I'm just starting out with this. Just trying to, you know, maybe make a hobby of also uploading videos on YouTube. So right now we just got the phone recording and, you know, maybe I get some more stuff and we can start recording more rips and maybe some matches between me and my wife. Ooh, look at Mr. Mime. If this Pokemon and your opponent's active Pokemon have the same amount of energy attached, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. So if okay. Put 3 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. Look at that shiny Psychic energy. Boom. Just want to make sure. Yeah, if I see some details on the card that I like, I'll read it out, you know. Nidoran, Ghastly. Look at that art. Some nice art right there. Paris, Voltorb. Kadabra. I remember I bought a bunch of Abracadabras and Alakazams. Ivysaur. Slowbro. Ooh, Arcanine. Attach 2 basic fire energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. And it also does 30 damage. And then discard 2 energy from this Pokemon to do 240 damage. This Arcanine is definitely going into my fire deck. Weezing, Dark type. I remember back then, was it grass? And it was like, you know, poison, grass type. And I don't know. Raichu. When one of your Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, you may move electric energy from that Pokemon to this Pokemon. This Pokemon also does 50 damage to itself. At 120, maybe if you put the cape on this, and its health would be 220, maybe that's worth it, doing these strong attacks. The inflicted damage to yourself, you know, I did not like that, but then as I started playing the game more, I realized that the Pokemon that do damage to themselves, if that Pokemon is going to knock out soon, then I might as well attack myself, and basically my opponent does not pick up a prize card. Of course, the game is to knock your opponent's Pokemon out so you can collect the 6 prize cards so you may win the match. So if my opponent is doing all that work to knock out my Pokemon, if I take my Pokemon out by like suicide, I mean, hey, there you go. You don't get a prize card and my next Pokemon goes up in the active spot. If you like collecting Pokemon cards, you know, welcome to my channel. Maybe once a month or twice a month I'll have a Pokemon unboxing. I don't have, you know, funds to do this all the time, but, you know, whoops. It's good to take part in this hobby and, you know, collect cards and opening packs. It's so much fun. I've honestly enjoyed it. I'm like addicted to this. So let's continue on. This, all right, Jigglypuff, Staryu, Clefable, Haunter. Look at that Haunter. That's like nice. Let me adjust the camera. There we go. Bellsprout. Ooh, full art Pikachu. Pika. I'm gonna sell this for $25. It's probably not worth that, but I'm not gonna sell it. Aerodactyl, basic energy, code card. This actually is kind of a thick pack right here. I don't think it has. Wait a minute. This 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, for some reason I thought it had more cards than it's supposed to. Weedle, Zubat, Nidoran, Muck, Daisy's Help, Raichu, and the Nidoqueen, Nidoking, Nidoran, Nidorino. I remember those playing the Pokemon Red and Green, Blue. Then, of course, I had the Game Boy Pokemon Yellow. Oh, Rhyhorn. I saw this card yesterday, and I was like, this wasn't in the 151, but I guess it was one of the original 151. I love Pokemon. Pikachu is great. Loved Raichu more than Pikachu, though, because it was like, I'm an older brother, so I was like, Raichu is definitely the older brother, you know, Pokemon-looking type. It's like, ooh, look at the Ditto. Look at the Ditto. Oh, man. That is a nice card. That's nice. I hope this video comes out good. Want to upload it and share with you guys my Christmas Pokemon card. Oh. Of course, out here, we went to Target and Walmart for Pokemon cards on Black Friday, and that was a mess. No Pokemon. Everything was taken. People even rip open the boxes and take the packs from in the boxes, and I guess, you know, they steal them and stuff. So that's a mess out here. So go to your local card shop, support them. You know, they're taking risks to buy cards in massive stocks and quantities, and of course they take bad products. I kind of want to go to my local shop and ask the guy, you know, hey, is there any products that you're just sitting on in the back? I'll be happy to take it off of you for a few bucks less, you know, help me out, help you out, you know. But if I had the funds, you know. Tentacooler Return. Put an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon into their hand. Okay, that's good. I mean, that means my opponent will just constantly be, you know, refilling their Pokemon's energy by 1, and they'll get nowhere with that. So, you know, I might try this card. Pharaoh, nice Hollow Pharaoh, Hollow Venonat, and wait a minute, Kangaskhan. I saw this for $20. I pulled this yesterday. All right, so triple draw 3 cards. Incessant Punching, 100x, flip 4 coins. This attack does 100 damage for each heads. And the beautiful thing about this card is that when you do the attack for 100, right, you can continue to do 100 you can continue to do this attack your next turn and the turn after, which sometimes with the EX cards that do like 200 damage or more, you can't do that same attack afterwards. So this little detail right here, flipping 4 coins, you know, you'll definitely get heads. You'll definitely do 100. Maybe the next turn you do 2. Maybe you do 400. You never know. Shiny blue aqua energy. And this is a card for you guys. All right, this is the last booster pack from the last bundle box. Let the cards forever be in your favor. Sandshrew. Seal. Uh-oh. Doduo. Oh, this feels like the first pack I opened. It really does. Magneton. They weren't very... Oh, Nidoqueen. There we go. Queen Press. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basic Pokemon. This would really help me. It does 90 damage. And then lunge out for 160. Now, why would this help me more is because when I play against my wife, she definitely uses basic Pokemon like Entei, Gouging Fire, that do a lot of damage. And, you know, doing 90 here, 90 the next turn, I also don't take any damage from them. That really helps me out. So this would be a good card to have in the beginning or the middle of the game when your opponent has, you know, basic Pokemon out at first. That just means you have to evolve Nidorina a few times, maybe having a Nidoran and then evolving that quickly with an evolution card. This is Snorlax, and, you know, Rapidash. Uh-oh. We also recently got my sister-in-law into Pokemon, and she actually had Rapidash, and she was using that in the fire deck. So that was pretty cool to see Rapidash and Ponyta. All right, fantastic. Now we're going to get to the second part of the video where I unbox the Elite Trainer box. All right, fantastic. All right, guys, welcome back. You didn't know I disappeared, but I did disappear. So the beautiful thing about Elite Trainer Box 151, I'm sure you've seen this already. Ooh, look at that Mew EX. My local card shop, they had 7 of these for $5 each. That was a good buy. You don't want to see this book, but I am going to flip through the book. Wow, okay, Dragonite. Love you, Dragonite. Fantastic. Alakazam. Some supporter cards, and then the cards you can get. Look at that Ninetales EX. So beautiful. Fantastic. Okay. Let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. Look at that. Look at that. Forget it. Got a nice little pack of all the energies. Got a nice full art Snorlax here. Again, I don't know. I think full art is without the border. I don't know. Or is this a special list? No, maybe that's special illustration rare. I don't know. I'm just started getting back into the hobby. So, you know, pulling cards like this is incredible because, like I said, I don't even think they had EX cards back in the day. Back in the day, meaning like 2000, I was like just a kid when I was having oh, look at this though. Wow, this is really nice. I'm not gonna lie, I have a couple of these, but the see-through dice with the red dots, and then you got the white numbers on the other dice, damage counter dice, that's pretty cool. And then of course your poison and fire markers. All right, so let's get to the Pokemon 151. The last 9 booster packs, and I promise, I'm not gonna buy any more. I can't even open this one. I'm not gonna buy any more. I won't spend $10 a pack when they usually go for $4 for the regular packs. My wife has no idea about Pokemon cards. She bought her sister Shrouded Fables. Of course, if you go anywhere, Shrouded Fables is always in stock because I guess it's just not wanted. Honestly, I called GameStop. I was like, hey, you got any Pokemon ETBs? And they were like, no, we only have Shrouded Fables. But I assume you don't want that. Look at that Machoke. Oh my god, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a Meowth. There's 2 Pidgeys. There's also Ekans and a Dragonite in the background. I'm just kidding, that's not there. Vaporeon, Spiral Drain, heal 30 damage from this Pokemon, and then Fighting Whirlpool, 90 damage. But if your opponent active Pokemon is an EX or Pokemon V, this attack does 90 more damage. That is good for endgame. That is very good. Basic energy, boom, boom. And of course, you know, it's if your opponent has an EX or a V, and you know it kills Vaporeon, hopefully you have Pokemon backup with energy attached, ready to finish off that V or EX Pokemon. But yeah, the only nice cards that I had that I remember is the Charizard and the Ampharos. I had a very shiny hollow Ampharos, and I shouldn't say shiny, but that's what I used to call them, is the hollow cards. I used to call them shiny, but it wasn't like a shiny Pokemon. It was the card itself was shiny. Magnemite and Magneton. Great. I feel like this card is, this set is trying to tell me something. Krabby, Jolteon, basic energy, shiny blue. I really like this shiny blue. Basic energy for water, or aqua as we say. All right, look at this. I have like huge piles of 151 now. Ah. Trying to open this up. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be unboxing the Prismatic Evolutions when it comes out. I'm gonna get it the day it comes out, maybe the day after, and then I should upload it by Saturday. And yes, I will continue to be talking throughout the video and ramble on about how I just love Pokemon and I sniff every pack when I open it. Marok, and boom, code. I don't know, it's just a thing. Like when you got a video game when you were a kid and you take the video game pack, you unwrap it, you open it up, and then like you have the little like manual in the box, and you would sniff the manual because it was that fresh paper smell. Yeah, I don't know. That's just what I think about. Lapras. Hop on my back, search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Now hold on. It says search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon. Doesn't say basic, doesn't say just water or any other type. 2 Pokemon. So any Pokemon in my deck, I could just take it, put it in my hand. So I could easily get evolutions of my Pokemon that I have on my bench, put them in my hand, and I don't need evolution or the trainer card for evolution or any kind of card that's like, oh, come get a evolution Pokemon from your deck and attach and put it to your hand. I have Lapras. Lapras could do that. So that's actually really cool. I might put it in my Chen Pao deck where I have Blastoise evolution. Cycling Road. Once during each player's turn, that player may discard a basic energy from their hand in order to draw a card. So if you have a lot of energy, I don't know who would sacrifice an energy card when you're playing. Venusaur EX. Now, wait a minute. This is a lot different than the Venusaur EX that I've had before. So I'm hoping this one, hold on a minute, because I actually have the checklist. This has 2 little gold stars right here, and that's like it's like really rare, and it's like 198 out of 165, so it goes past. So I think this is a really good card. Don't know how much it's worth. I'll say 100,000. So Tranquil Flower. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may heal 60 damage from one of your Pokemon. One of your Pokemon, not this Pokemon. Any of the Pokemon in my bench as well. So that's great. That's great, but this Pokemon has to be in the active spot. So it's a healer. Dangerous Tox Whip for 150 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused and poisoned and entirely screwed. Jolteon is the next card. I really like that Venusaur EX card. That is going to be a doozy to put in the binder and never see again. Basic Psychic type. All right, fantastic. I really like that pull. Here is the code. And we're down to like 5 packs. Leave a card. Let me know when you started getting into Pokemon. Did you watch the anime series on like Cartoon Network, channel WB, channel back when it was called that back in the day? Like, what's your favorite Pokemon? I really want to know. I love this. I wasn't hugely into Pokemon for a while. I don't play any of the generation games after Omega Ruby and Sapphire, because I don't watch the show, so I don't even know what Pokemon to catch in the games. Like, I had Black and X and Y when I got my purple Nintendo DS, because purple is gangster, you know, it's Saints Row. And, ooh, look at that War Turtle. My wife told me I had this card, and she told me that this card was worth like $30, and I was like, no way. And I'm pulling it again. I pulled it again, babe. I pulled it again with another $20 Venusaur EX. Now, these prices that I'm telling you, I'm completely making it up in my head, because that's just how I am. I'm giving you false information. It's fake news. Fake news, people. Fake news. All right. We got Seal, Doduo, Tentacool, Rattata, Energy Sticker, flip a coin if heads, attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to your bench Pokemon. That's okay, you know, when it's iffy. Look at the Rhydon. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Rack down 30 damage, Charismatic Drill 40 plus. If you play Giovanni's Charisma, which we got earlier, from your hand during this turn, this attack does 140 damage. That is crazy. 140 more damage. So 180 if you use Giovanni's Charisma during your turn. So, hey, you know, I might make a 151 deck. You never know. Look at that. Full art, special illustration rare, reverse hollow, I don't even know, Psyduck. He's just walking down the stairs. Remember Misty Psyduck and how it would always mess up? And I don't even have this card. I don't have a Gyarados. And let's just see what it says. Okay. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you must discard the top 5 cards of your deck, which is really crazy. That's a stretch, but hopefully you have cards that would take cards from your discard pile, like energy, if you need energy in the tough, and you just discarded like 2-3 energy cards from the top of your deck. Now we're gonna move on. Hyper Beam 200, discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. That's great. That would really keep your opponent trying to put energy into their active Pokemon, but I think it was like 160 damage, so that's pretty cool. All right, we're out down to the last 3. We're almost done. Clefairy, the Psychic Moon Pokemon. Machop, Porygon, Conversion. Whoa. Hold on now. Look at these details. Choose, out of all types of these energies, and until the defending Pokemon leaves the active spot, its weakness is now that type. Oh, okay. Its weakness is now the type of whatever you choose. That's great. So basically, use this, switch out your Pokemon, and then hopefully it's the Pokemon that you, of the matching type that you selected, and you can do more damage. Electabuzz, Electro Combo. If Magmar is on your bench, this attack does 40 more damage. So you might want to Electric and Fire type deck. Executor, Graveler, Arcanine, Dugong, Doduo, Venusaur EX for the 4th time. I am starting to believe that this card is not at all expensive or rare, just because I've pulled it 3 times, 4 times now. Psychic, special shiny Psychic, and then online code Guys, I'm not using these online codes. I was before, and now I just want to give to you. So please, if you see it, use it. I don't get many views. I haven't been uploading videos in a very long time, and if you like TCG online and you want to practice decks and using cards and ripping more cards online, please use the codes. Have fun, enjoy your hobbies, because you only live once. Life is not forever, and if you want to have some fun in your life and it doesn't involve hurting yourself or others, then please continue to do what you're doing. And it involves playing Pokemon, then go right ahead. Again, Articuno, Blizzard, 110 damage. This attack does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Again, that attacking the bench Pokemon is super effective. I can't wait to make a deck utilizing those types of moves. Pokemon 151. I hope I'm getting these cards in the camera view. I'm using my cell phone and I can't see what I'm recording, so I just hope that it comes out nice. I was holding it down here, so you probably would see it, but all right, the final pack. Let's go. All right. Tangela, Grimmer, Psyduck. Wait. Oh, I thought there was something behind the Psyduck. Kingler, Snorlax, Sandslash, Raticate, Poliwrath. I see this card and I just want to look at it a little more. Bubble Beam, 50 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. That's great. Heroic Punch, 100 plus. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 150 more damage. Hold on a second. His HP is 160. His attack it does 100 base. And if you get heads, this attack does 150 more for 250. Pretty much can knock out a V card. Maybe do major damage to an EX, leaving it with 40 to 60 more health left over. So this card would definitely be a card where you would attach something to increase its health a little more, and then it will be equivalent to a V card. That's great. My favorite Pokemon is Gengar as well. I do have lots of favorites, and I do like Gengar. And I actually bought a couple of Gengar cards just to have in my collection. And so let's just see what it says. HP 130, Poltergeist 50x. Your opponent reveals their hand, and this attack does 50 damage for each trainer card you find in their hand. That is great. I'm going to tell my wife, hey, babe, use more trainer cards. So trainer cards could be the tool cards, item cards, or supporter cards. They're all classified under trainer, and that is great because you need like 15 to 20 trainer cards in your deck anyway. So chances are your opponent will have or should have at least one trainer card in their hand. If they don't, this attack does no damage. So yeah, but at least use it once and you kind of see if they have a trainer card, and then you can be like, keep using it. All right, Hollow Die for 110. I know you guys want to see the last few cards in here. I think there's only one more. Oh, it's probably an energy, so let's just keep looking at this fancy card. I don't want to leave you guys. I don't want you to leave me. Hollow Dive, 110 damage. Put 3 damage counters on your opponent's bench Pokemon in any way you like. So that's crazy. And of course, we have the Psychic Energy. So yeah, 3 damage counters on your opponent's bench Pokemon. Again, I didn't even recognize that part. This is a benched attack. And then the final online code, there you go. You guys got all these online codes, all of them for free. Watching my video, support me, support you, do your hobby, do what you enjoy in life. That is it. These are all the cards. This was the last pack, and I have like a beautiful 2 stacks of Pokemon cards. Just look at this stack. I got 151. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you so much. And yeah, if you like this, if you want to follow, you want to see the Prismatic Evolutions unboxing, you love hearing me talk, anything at all. And I'm going to have some more content involving my wife, doing matches, and hopefully we'll get a 2-camera view of my hand and her hand. I kind of like watching this Cliff Purple guy, and he was doing matches with his friend, and I kind of wish they made more content because I really loved the fact that they were opening blister packs or booster packs, and they were making decks out of the cards that they pulled only, and then going at it with each other. So that might be great if we did that as a couple. Just go to the Poke Shop, maybe buy like 8 booster packs of random packs, and then making a deck out of those packs. Of course, supplementing with energy cards because they never give you enough energy, and just using that and going at it. I would love to show you guys how we play, and we follow the rules mostly, and we have a good time. So anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and I'll see you next time.